Once again, Albie and I are here to help with your assignment.
As per usual, Lizzie will read you your assignment and I will give you additional support.
Unit 2, Leadership and Teamwork in the Public Services. Assignment 2.2.
In this assignment, you will cover Learning Outcome 1.
Understand the styles of leadership and the role of a team leader.
You will also cover the following criteria.
P1. Describe the different leadership styles used in the public services. M1. Compare the different leadership styles used in the public services. D1. Evaluate the effectiveness of different leadership styles used in the public services.
Now here are the 3 tasks you must complete to achieve those 3 criteria.
Task 1 for P1. Part A. Describe the following types of leadership styles and give an example of how and when each can be used in different uniformed public services. Authoritative, democratic, bureaucratic, laissez-faire, transactional, transformational.
This is a very simple task that merely requires you to explain each of these styles within 3 or 4 sentences and then give a general example for public services. If you can briefly outline the advantages and disadvantages in your own opinions, this will help. Maybe consider using a table to mark out the advantages and disadvantages of each leadership style. Remember the following points for each. Authoritative is where one leader has ultimate authority, accountability and responsibility. Democratic is where groups come together to make a decision to benefit the team or group. Laissez-faire involves delegation of specific tasks to skilled members of the team. Bureaucratic involves the use of regimented procedures and protocols to ensure all objectives and tasks are met and completed. Transactional involves using reward and punishment. Transformational is where the leader inspires the team with charm and charisma.
Task 1 Part B. Describe the differences between task-orientated leadership and people-orientated leadership using a uniformed public service scenario to support comments.
As with Part A, this is very simple. Use the diagram we recreated in class and discuss the differences between people-orientated and task-orientated. Give examples of when you have personally been in both of those situations as a leader.
Task 2 for M1. You will create a scenario in which a uniformed public service is required to operate. You will explain the effects of 2 different styles of leadership in the same situation, highlighting any similarities and differences between the leadership styles.
The trick with this task is to write an interesting scenario that you can discuss. Make sure you can apply to contrasting leadership styles to the situation. Easy ones to contrast are people and task-orientated or transactional versus transformational. You can also consider contrasting any from authoritative, laissez-faire and democratic. Make sure you relate the leadership style to the specific situation and apply the advantages and disadvantages.
Task 3 for D1. Choose 2 leadership styles and evaluate the effectiveness of the styles within the uniformed public services. You will explain situations within the uniformed public services where those particular leadership styles would be effective and appropriate and when they may be inappropriate, justifying comments. You will also give your opinion on the strengths and weaknesses of each style.
This is where you really need to choose 2 leadership styles you understand and break them right down. It is probably best to choose the leadership styles you covered in Task 2. Make sure you go through all the points on the checklist and all should be well.
Good luck, take care,
and spike your hair. Woo woo woo.